Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
You're walking ahead. It's too dark to tell which way you're headed. I count the footsteps between our hearts that once were connected, and you won't let me in anymore. Forgot how close we became. And now when I'm near you, I can't really feel you. Put a gate up, you fenced in your soul, but I'm still trying, but I just can't get through to you. And I believe I haven't given up, 'cause I believe in what we had, and I believe a good love is a bad thing to waste. I passed a woman today with the same laugh you had when you were happy. It's the closest I've been in a while to seeing you smile. Oh, when we were trembling with desire. How rare the strength of our touch. Now that I'm near you, I can't really feel you. Put a gate up, you fenced in your soul, but I'm still trying, but I just can't get through to you. And I believe I haven't given up, 'cause I believe in what we had. I believe a good love is a bad thing to waste. Now that I'm near you, I can't really feel you. Put a gate up, you fenced in your soul, but I'm still trying, but I just can't get through to you. And I believe I haven't given up, 'cause I believe in what we had. I believe a good love is a bad thing to waste.
All right.
All right, thank you.
The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin. Our guest tonight is Clarence Bucaro.
Nice to meet you.
I get the last name right?
Yes, Bucaro.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Great song.
Thank you.
Nice singing.
I appreciate it.
Sound a little bit like Aaron Neville.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Yep.
There
Yeah.
could be worse comparisons.
Oh, I was listening to him actually the other day. I was thinking, wow. I mean, I wish I could be that good, but Aaron Neville's amazing.
Yes, he is. You're originally from St. Louis.
From Cleveland, actually, Cleveland, Ohio, and then I moved to New Orleans for a bit, and then Los Angeles, and now New York. Oh. Midwest, though.
And your dad was a country DJ.
He was, yeah. He was country DJ and then classical for a bit as well, but that didn't really take off in the country area. So, and he did, but he was, yeah, he always was playing tons of different stuff in the house, and there were always many copies of vinyl of all sorts of music, and he would bring home, and that was actually right when they switched over to CDs, so he would always bring home all the programming options on CD, and I would always listen to all of them and try and give my 2 cents, as a little kid, not that it mattered. Although I do remember I did one time get him to play Guns N' Roses, and he had no idea who they were, but it was a cover of, I think, like Since I Don't Have You or something, so I think he thought it was something different, but I did program that. So.
Well, it must have been interesting growing up with a musical background like that.
Yeah, it was. And my sister played the piano, and so I was always around, and my brother played guitar and would always travel, and he'd come back from these motorcycle trips and played different songs he'd heard and everything. So I was always around it. It was never like a complete way of life there, but it was always around me from when I was growing up on, pretty much.
What else would you like to play for us?
I'll play a song called Renew My Faith in You. In times of doubt, when it fills me, clouds my heart, and the idols I've sought have all turned false, I renew my faith in you. And I renew my faith in you. I'm learning about blindness, surrendering, trusting, and where it's safe to close my eyes, at the end of each day I renew my faith in you. And I believe in you and where you're going, in your creed and in your call. Strange roads to home, strange paths to roam. When evening shadows fall, I come into your light and renew my faith in you. And I renew my faith in you. Thank you.
Real nice.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Are these new songs you're playing, or are they?
This one is relatively new. This one was off of the record Till Spring, which was 2008, and then the first one I did was actually old, like maybe 5 years old or something. So you can do a couple newish ones, a couple old ones, and I also have an old record that I did years ago called New Orleans coming out soon. So I'm trying to, that I did 5 years ago and thought it would never get out there again. So I'm also reacquainting myself with those songs. So I'm doing a couple of everything, I guess.
Great.
Yeah.
At one point, you spent a good amount of time on the Appalachian Trail with your guitar and a
Yeah.
backpack.
Yeah, I hiked the whole thing in 2001, which was an awesome trip. I was actually just out camping a couple weeks ago and was remembering that. It was great. It was an amazing journey. Everybody kind of was doing it at different transitional periods, and for me it was kind of, I was just finishing college and it was time to go into the real world, and it seemed like the perfect first step was go the opposite. But it was amazing. It's an amazing trail and amazing and an interesting group of people that try it every year too. So you meet a lot of people that are at different points in their life, but all coming together to do this big goal. So it's a pretty long walk. So, but it was great. And I wrote my whole first record out there, and I brought a little backpacker guitar, and yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, wish I could do it again, but I think it's one of those things where you're lucky enough to find the time to do it once, and after that, probably not again.
Would you like to play something from that period?
Ooh, I don't know if I remember any.
Well, don't let me put you on the spot.
Yeah,
Play what you
I
wanna
would,
play.
and I need to get back to those. They were off of the record I did in 2001 called Sweet Corn, and I kind of had a long 4 or 5 year period where I wasn't touring much and wasn't playing a lot out. So in that time, they all went out of sight, out of mind. But for next time I'm on here, I'll relearn them. But I'll do something from the record New Orleans. I was fine before, now a shipwreck under sea. There's no room left in my mind. You are consuming me. But if we cannot be, and if it will not work, I need to drain myself of what I wish we were. And I need you to let me let go of you. And I Need you to let me let go of you. Now it's one more call, and it's one more kiss, one more night in bed, and it's one more wish. But I'm a fish out of water, I'm a summer without the sun, 'cause my heart is pulling weight over a ton, and I need you to let me let go of you. And I need you to let me let go of you. Now it's one last candle, and it's one last song, one more hand upon your face, one more gaze that lasts too long, and I need to pull away, need to be a distant rider, need to lose this steam, put my feet in different waters, and I need you to let me let go of you. And I need you to let me let go of you.
Thank you very much.
That old terminology, blue-eyed soul, keeps coming to mind.
Yeah. A lot of well, I love Van Morrison and some of the originators of that, and Elvis and everything. So
We should tell folks how they can find out more information about your recordings and your touring schedule.
definitely, you can go to my website. I have all of my information on there and touring schedule at clarencebucaro.com. And you can email me too at clarence@clarencebucaro.com, and I get that. It goes to me directly. So
Great.
yeah.
What else you got for us?
Let's see. Let's do Tirelessly Blue. It's in G if you want to play on it. It'd be awesome.
Sure.
Yeah. There's a song called Tirelessly Blue.
Day after day, I search for a way to turn around this frown. But I keep losing ground, and I keep losing pride, keep failing at all that I try. And I feel like a child who cries all day long, but I can't change how I feel. And will I always be this tirelessly blue? My mother calls on the phone, she's worried about me. She keeps hearing thing after thing. She hears I've gone quiet in the dark hours of night, when I used to carry the light. Says I think back on a time you were happy and proud, Nothing could keep you down. And will you always be this tirelessly blue? My baby calls on the phone. She wants to go out on the town, and I know I should go, but I still say no. Tell her I'm just feeling so low. And she gives me that look with piercing eyes, pointing her finger at me. Will you always be this tirelessly blue? Nice, Ralph. All right.
Thanks for letting me join you.
No,
That
thank
was
you.
fun.
Thank you. Definitely. I hope you'll do another one.
Sure. I think you got time for 2 more.
Time for 2 more? Cool. Let's do... This is a song called Red Herring.
I've been chasing a red herring on the search for greater love, while the patience of my true one has kept her in front of me all of this time. I've been chasing a red herring, held my pride over you. I would argue like a child trying to prove a point when there was none. And whatever I do, there is nothing to keep me from you. And if you are my prize, no red herring can cover my eyes anymore. And on the trail of a red herring, empty bottles in my solitude, while you placed your hand on my back to show me that you would still be there. I've been chasing a red herring, thought the open road would set me free, while the clearest of canyons and journeys have always ran right through you. And whatever I do, there is nothing to keep me from you. And if you are my prize, no red herring can cover my eyes anymore.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate that.
Our pleasure.
You do one more?
Sure, let's tell folks once more how they can find out information about your touring schedule and your recordings.
Definitely. www.clarencebucaro.com. And that's, do I need to spell it? Or CLARENCEBUCARO.com.
Beautiful.
This is a song that I wrote when I lived in New Orleans. I headed to LA after that. And this is about the first time I went back to New Orleans after the hurricane. It's called Standing on Old Ground.
Back again to the town I knew so well. Stood on the corner of the street where I used to live, and it all seemed strange. Nothing made sense. How does time do that? How does time do that? I'm standing on old ground, looking through new eyes, thinking of the old times, hellos and goodbyes, standing on old ground, memories of this place, and everything changes, everything changes. Met up once again